Hello everybody and welcome back to Fenton Forest Farm with me, CWATTYESO here on Monday morning of week 3. Obviously we're starting today on a nice lovely sunny morning, which is nice for us. We have got obviously the sunflower harvest to do, but the first thing I'm going to do is just have a quick wander around the farm and have a look at the equipment, because of course Stevie has dropped Mod Pack 4 on us today as I'm recording this, or last night or early this morning as I record this. So I've downloaded and installed all the mods. I've gone through and checked the ones that are updates to his existing mods, just to check configurations to make sure they kind of match what I've been using so far, mainly on things like the trailers and loading wagons and stuff, to make sure that the capacities and everything all line up, and basically check that everything kind of matches colour wise with the previous settings. So that changed, that's been updated, this has, but yep, seems to have remained the same colour. I think some of his balers have maybe changed and updated the same colour. I did notice when I was loading up the save game, one of his Stevie's bale stackers, is it in here? I think I've got two, somehow managed to get 2 versions of it, so I don't know whether it's named quite the same thing. Whether there's a... yeah, I've got 2 versions of the same. That's the new version, and that's the previous version. So those zip files didn't have the same name, because obviously I wasn't asked to overwrite the 2. So I will have to correct that myself. And I think that's the only one I've noticed an issue with. Well, I didn't quite have the same naming convention, and also I think on one of the trailers as well, today when I installed it, the TAW30, TAW30, that's the original mod, and then I think he's released it, yeah, and he's released a new version today, and again the zip files have got different names. That one is just the FS19 TAW30, whereas the previous version of it was the FS19 Kroger TAW30. He's just changed the zip file name for some reason, but what I've decided to do is keep both versions. I've got that as the original, and then I've got his new version down here as the TAW30 Lite, because the capacities are a bit different on it. It doesn't go up quite as high as the other one. So those are some of the mod, and he's obviously added some new mods as well to the pack, some bits of equipment and tools that we didn't have before. So I'll be sure to have a look at some of those maybe as the Let's Play progresses. The Aperion updated. He updated a cedar as well, but I don't think it's one that I've got. It's the Great Plains. I think it was the Great Plains cedar. I don't think I used that one. And he's upgraded. He's updated, I think, as well, I think he's done the sprayers. I think he's done a different... I don't think he's updated that trailer, the TKD 302. I think he's done a different one. He's done the SEK 802. Yeah. And he's done the TDK 1600, which is a bit different, obviously. He's updated the manure spreader. That still looks okay. And he's updated the manure spreader. That still all looks okay. So I think equipment-wise, I am perfectly fine. Don't think I have to change anything. As I say, I already switched over the Culti-Plough Platinum to the Plough Platinum. It's very confusing to say that. So I have actually got a dedicated plough because we are going to require it. So let's have a look at things. Let's zoom out a bit. Right, first things first, let's turn the grass on. Not that I need to turn grass on because I know we've harvested grass. We did the silage yesterday and we got paid for it at midnight. And that means we got 312,800 euros for the silage bales that we sold to the BGA. So I am rocking 431,071 euros in my bank account as we start the week, which is not a bad place to be in. I've also rejiggered some of the animals and particularly the piggies. I've broke the piggies up a bit. We had a lot of black piggies. In fact, we had all black piggies in our pig pen. I've sold off quite a lot of the black piggies and I've bought some pink piggies instead, just to make that a bit more colourful as we're driving past it the whole time. Other things. Now he also, in Stevie's Mod Pack 4 update thing, he has updated this thing. But I decided not to copy and update. I'm keeping the existing one because I didn't really see any change when I looked at the XMLs. The only thing I could see is he's changed the wear duration and that on it. So obviously I'm still experimenting with this mod to see if I can get it to basically pick up the full length of that manure pit without having to move it. But I'm not having a lot of luck. Seems to cap out about there. And I've increased the pickup length to 500 and it's still not quite picking up. And I don't know why. I don't know how to get that to pick up further. It's a shame as well I can't get it to lift up a little bit higher. But we'll figure that out. Right. So, back to our crop. Like I say, we have got the sunflowers on field 3. So we're going to go down and do that. The guy all nicely started. Start our day with a harvest, and then we've got to start replanting some of the other fields that we've got prepared, ready to put down the new crops for the coming week. So I'll have a look at the table in a minute. We're going to do potatoes because obviously we've got the new potato harvester, so one of these fields will have potatoes on it. Oh yes sir, indeedy. We're going to have potatoes. Haven't had any more subscriber task requests as of recording this video, so I guess I'm going to be choosing my own. Right, we're going to load course and we're going to do field 3. Corn harvest, aren't we? Right. I'm going to do it at nearest waypoint. Drive course. Perfect. So he'll go off and he'll do that sunflower harvest for us. Right, we need the truck. And I'm going to put him in combi mode, unload. I'm going to do field 3. Unload to silo. At nearest waypoint. Harvester, we need to just manually configure him to do that. Right. This guy will go off and we can let him do his thing. He'll go off now and do that. That's fine. Has he got pathfinding enabled? Yes. So he shouldn't crash into things. Turn on field. I'm going to actually deactivate that for you, because I think he does run into tractors a little bit, the harvester a little frequently. Right. So we've got field 1, which we need to get planted, field 2 and field 5. Right, let's have a look then. First things first. What have we got in our silos that we could use a bit more of? Looks like soybeans. Definitely need some soybeans. So let's go for we'll use the 939. Will we? Fenton 939 has 396 horsepower. What does our seeder require? 270. Okay. That makes perfect sense to me. Change that to soybeans. So soybeans are going to go on field 1, because obviously that's the biggest field. Biggest field we've got. I will quickly just check growth control when I get there, just to make sure I'm not about to plant something that's about to grow and reach a ridiculous growth stage type deal. Let's have a look at that. Soybeans, we've got 8 hours. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to do seeding and planting, make sure he's in the right work mode. Making 14.5 metres for a bit of an overlappage. Field 1, generate course, perfect. Yeah, I know he's slipping. First waypoint, off you go. So you're going to do that for me, so I don't have to worry. Right. I'm going to want, not the fast track. Take the John Deere. We'll take the big John Deere. And we'll go do... We'll get the Vader stat. Will we do potatoes on to field 5 or field 2? I'm not entirely sure. Just double check this. The Vader stat has a working width of only 12 metres. Right. So out of the two fields, which one's biggest? I think field 5. So I think I'm going to plant potatoes down on field 5. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get this ready. Feeding east and west, and which that. Perfect. Might just make it. $11.75 for a bit of an overlappage. Go down and we'll seed and I will seed it. I'm not going to use course play. I will seed the potatoes. And I'll just check growth control when I get there. Just to make sure we're okay to print, we're okay to plant. What are we looking at? Potatoes are 19 hours, so yeah. Happy days. For the potato fans of the world, well, we just need to shift that course over because it's not quite where I want it to be. Potato harvesting. Drop that down plenty of time in advance. Big field this. Tell you what, potato harvesting could take a while on it, couldn't it? Especially as that potato, I don't think that potato harvest is particularly wide, was it? And now the truck is slipping, apparently. I guess they've crashed into each other. Right, you flipping muppet. Oh, you get out the bloody way. Stop driving into me. Oh, of course. That truck has issues. Away we go. So we're going to seed some potatoes. I think he's slipping because he's unloading. That's usually the case when the vehicle's slipping. First potato crop going in to the field. This should make sure we keep the piggies happy going forward. We've been able to provide them with potatoes. We are going to have to plough field 3, of course, after we've done the sunflowers. Which isn't too big of an issue, I suppose. But it does make things a little bit slower. But I'll tell you what, the BGA paid out very well for the silage again last night. As I say, just over 312,000 euros for the silage bales. What did we have? 46? Was it 46 round bales? 8,000 litre bales? It's nice to know, definitely. Stay on top of that a bit, I think. My mateys have nearly finished the corn harvest. Sunflower harvest, not corn. Which case we'll probably, I'm thinking, looking at our screen, I might do another sunflower seeding, planting, but do it on field 2. Harvesters have collided again. Why does the truck keep driving into the bloody driver? The harvester. I'm going to make things awkward for you, mate. I'm going to make things very awkward for you. Right, drive course. Plenty more crop going in. Wonder if he'll then go off and store that in the silo for me. Going to. Looks like he is going to take it and get rid of it. So he will have a little bit to do when he comes back. This guy's still quite happily doing his own thing. Got to finish the potatoes. So matey's nearly ready. We've nearly used all the potatoes we had. Use a lot of potatoes in this thing. Dude's reached the trigger endpoint, that's fine. Brooke will do the same in a minute when he gets to his thing. Excuse me. I'm not going to have enough potatoes to do this field, am I? I'm going to run out of seed. Okay, this is a little bit scary. I've got 700 litres of seed left and I've got over half a field still to do. It's a long way back. A farm to get some more seed. Well, oh dear. We've come up quite a bit short, haven't we? I think is the common expression. I'm going to have to go back and get some. We've used hardly any fertiliser, but we've used a full tank of seed. That hurts. That's quite painful, really. Oh well, we'll go get some more seed from our silo. So this is probably why, like I said, in future I will probably be planting the potatoes and stuff onto field 3 as opposed to field 5 or field 2 because of the noticeable difference. Oh, I've crashed into the tree. Right, so we've got, I mean, 10,000 litres of seed it's gone through, and it's great demand at Port Northwest for something, don't know what. Too busy right now to worry about great demands. Need to get the potatoes done and in the ground. We also need to get the harvester over there emptied. Just back him up a little bit. That way then we can get on and do this. Hopefully this will complete the job this time without running out again. Does potentially run out of seed, I think I might just kind of settle for what I've got, if you know what I mean, rather than come back to do like a little bit of a strip that might be left or whatever. And say this is just really to get the first harvest done so we've got some potatoes that we can feed to the pigs. Coming up on the field edge, get ready to lift up. Obviously something I could do potentially to also help relieve the issue of having seed issues and stuff like that is maybe buy another couple of placeables and have like a seed refill tank down here. I've already put a lime tank over in the corner there for when I'm lime spreading down here, and it's obviously a long way back to the farm to do lime, to refill with lime. So I put one down here, so I've kind of got one at the extremes. I've got one in the middle of the farm, obviously at the farm, and then we've got the refill station down there for if I'm working down here and I run out. I was originally going to put one up near the top of field 8 as well, but then I realised because we've got grass planted on that, we don't need to lime spread it anymore, so effectively field 8 doesn't need it, so it's only field 1 that requires lime spreading, and field 1's close enough to the farm that I can just nip back to the farm and fill up, so I didn't bother putting another one in there. But obviously once I start buying some new fields, I may have to look into some placeables, some seed buying tanks, fertiliser tanks and stuff like that to put close to the fields we will be working on. You don't want to be driving back from a field because you've run out of seed or fertiliser. Obviously we could do things I mean I could, I suppose, get an auger wagon and take an auger wag, but then that's taking 2 vehicles to a field, which is a bit silly. so I can refill the machine in the field. That's a possibility, I suppose. We could do that. We could get an auger wagon. Okay, I think we're going to be good this time. I don't think we're going to run out of potentially potatoes. Or should I say, we're not going to run out of potato seed this time. I should definitely get this whole field done with this tank. So we'll get the harvester emptied. Sunflower transported to the silo. Get it saved, ready to for the sort of end of the week scenario. Week 3 Friday sale day. Could be big. Could be big this time. Okay, then I'll take him. Get him doing, I think, sunflowers over on field 2. Should have more than enough seed for. Sunflowers, there we go. And I'll probably let Courseplay do its thing this time on field 2, whilst I go and sort out some of the other things, like the Fenton is finished. Doing the soybeans, so then we need to get the plough down here and get that field. Well, we need to get slurry spread. I'm going to slurry it, then we're going to plough it, I probably don't need to cultivate it, do I? Because if we've got the seeder to do it, then you're right. Plough's going to change the field state, and then the seeder will put down the second row stage. Right, so you're going to go on seeding and fertilising. 12 metres, we'll make you 11 and a half. And put you onto field 2. Start at first waypoint. Off you go. Started a little bit early there, but we'll let him off. No, we will keep him on there for a minute. Makes it the easiest way to do it. He's only got 6,560 litres on board, but hey ho. Unload him, send him on his way, then we can take this back to the shed. Billy. Where is he? Because he's gone and done that stupid thing again, where he, for whatever reason, decides I'm going to park myself in the flipping tree. Park myself in the wall. Please don't do the circle of death thing. And drive her home. So that's that bit done. Right, fold the header. Turns, yeah, he's going to go left, isn't he, from there? Back to the farm. So if I go this way, I don't bump into him until he's on his way back. And what I'll do is I'll park this at the workshop, because obviously we'll give it a bit of a power wash and a bit of a tune-up, because we're looking at 28% wear on the header and 31% on the harvester, so we'll give it a bit of a fix. It's done quite a lot of work since it's our only harvester. Meantime, I have to invest in another one. Some description. That's no good. I'm going to have to park that more or less there, like that, to get that in that trigger. Right, find the truck, because he's on his way back to the field, so we can stop driving. Let's go and park him back where he needs to be. So that's the corn harvest done. So now we just need to get that field prepped, ready to plant again with something else this time round. Let's find that fence as well. It always sits there with the engine running. Done the seeding. So let's Field 3 needs ploughing. Does it need anything else? Oh, it needs lime as well. Okay, in that case, we'll need to lime spread first. That's a tack done away. So it's lime spread, plough, then it will be slurry spread, and then we'll have to cultivate, and then we'll have to seed. So that just suddenly now makes that putting that field back into cycle a lot longer process. I'm not going to wash this at this point. Or am I? I ought to. I really ought to get in the habit when things are this mucky of washing them before we put them back in the old shed. Having moved the pressure washer, it's a lot easier to do that, of course. I do prefer it there. Give it a good blast off with the pressure washer. Back to a quick do. Not that it really needs it. It's back into the shed. I should have repaired the harvester whilst I was right there. Wasn't thinking. And then we've obviously got the bradle there to do the lime spreading in a second. Well, as soon as we've got this out, we might as well go and use it for the lime spreading today. Full tank of lime. Now, it will be interesting to see what this reckons the width of this is. 24. That's right then. East-west. Why is it not loading the course? Got that settled. 24 metres, plenty of working with. Get the lime done. So I'll get the lime spread. I guess that's it for this episode. Like I say, I'll get this field, and then we'll obviously be doing the ploughing, the slurry spreading and the planting in the next episode. Of the series. So please go ahead, click that like button if you've been enjoying the video and you're enjoying the series so far. Obviously leave your questions, comments, suggestions and feedback in the section down below, and obviously as a subscriber you're welcome to leave a subscriber task request. Please go ahead and do that in the section down below. If you're not already a subscriber of the channel, please click that button as well. Doesn't cost you anything. So from the Fenton Forest Farm here in Farming Simulator 19 with me, CWATTYESO, that's goodbye for now.